Mumeona homecoming ya Fred Matiang'i pale Kisii. Have you guys seen that homecoming? It was crazy, man. That homecoming was just like on another level. Have you seen homecoming ya my Fred Matiang'i pale Kisii? Have you guys seen? This is what I would like to say, manze. Uncle Fred, wacha nimuite Uncle Fred because I think that's the most appropriate name. Manze, welcome to Kenyan politics. Welcome to Kenyan politics, manze, Uncle Fred. If you have not seen that homecoming ya Fred Matiang'i, kama hujaona, tebu watch these videos. Just watch this video and then I'll come back. Watch this video.
Nimekubali niongee na wengine kutoka pande zote za Kenya. Tuende kutoka hapa tuende Rift Valley, tuende Central Province, tuende Eastern kule Ukambani, Meru, tuende pande ile yetu ya West Coast Province, tuende Western pia tuongee. Hata nimetoka wale wote tuko nao hapa ndio tuongee sisi wote. Kwa wana hiyo. Hata ndio tuna na bana ya bange ba mito kwa sana wala bwana.
You've watched that video. Have you seen that video? Have you seen that homecoming? Have you seen that crowd in Kisii? Tell me who has received that crowd in Kisii for the longest time. I don't think I've ever seen such crowd in Kisii. That they are welcoming one of their own, man. Fred Matiang'i has decided to join politics officially. Uncle Fred, thank you. Welcome to Kenyan politics. Welcome to Kenyan politics, manze. This is going to be big. But in this video, there are some realities that I want us to look at. We need to look at the positives, at the good things from Matiangi's joining politics, and also some of the things that is about to face. So, as much as we celebrate, but we also need to look at, as much as we congratulate him and everything, we also need to look at the good and the bad of it. Because this is Kenyan politics, it doesn't come easy. So before I go into more details and I dig deep into this issue, if you are here for the first time, I would like you to take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly do so, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys, manze. Nyinyi ndio mnafanya hii channel ina grow each and every single day. Na wale wenye wanatumaka kitu kwa the till number yenye iko right here, I really appreciate you, manze. Those 10 bob, those 20 bob, those 50 bob, those 100 bob, I really appreciate you. So back to my video. So Mona homecoming ya Matiang'i, manze. It has been something that is big, and Uncle Matiang'i has decided that, wow, finally I'm getting into the game. I'm getting into politics. Kenyans have called me, and I've decided that I need to respond to their calls. I need to heed to their calls. Yes, so let us try and look back where all this started. Matiangi's name started being mentioned after the Gen Z protest. After the Gen Z protest, after June 25th, Kenya started calling out Matiang'i because they felt like Matiang'i can deliver. It was the Gen Z who started this conversation. They started calling Matiang'i and this guy from Busia, Mtata. They were calling him out that you guys need to come up and stand for the presidency. Otherwise, he will force you guys to stand for it. And why is it that Kenyans were calling on for Matiang'i? Matiang'i is someone who delivers. Matiang'i has proven his track record over time. In all the ministries that he was aliwekwa, he has delivered in those ministries. Matiang'i is someone who is firm. He's someone who akisema kitu lazima ifanyike itafanyika. You see, so that's why Kenyans love him, because Kenyans have reached a point whereby they are no longer interested in politicians, people who just talk but deliver nothing. They want people who can deliver. They need a person who can say something and deliver. So Matiang'i fits the bill very perfectly. So that was a good thing. Now, another good thing about all this, Mimi, I'm so happy, and I'm so happy that finally Kisiis are coming up and finding a reason that they are finding a way of moving away from Raila Odinga. The politics of Raila Odinga in Nyanza inakufa, because for the longest time Raila has held a grip of Nyanza and Western, and now that influence is dying. Kisiis have decided that now they are going to follow one of their own. They are not going to follow Raila Odinga. And you can see in that meeting, you remember, for those who have watched those videos, you could hear even Simba Arati being heckled while he tried to mention something about other leaders. Kisiis don't want to hear anything about Raila Odinga. They don't want to hear that thing. They don't want to hear that name again. So me, I'm happy because Raila has held hostage West Nyanza for the longest time, and it is time that people people set themselves free from Raila and the Odingaism. I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy. Personally, I used to be a supporter of Raila Odinga, but nowadays I don't listen to him. I don't listen. Hata nikimuona kwa TV for the first time, I switch off my TV or I move on to another channel. Yani nimeweka Raila na Ruto in the same mix. So I'm happy because of that. I'm happy that finally we have people that are not going to follow Raila in this coming election. That the heroic Raila, the way Raila get received in this Nyanza region is the same way that Matiangi has got that heroic welcoming. So it's sending a big statement to Raila Odinga that, man, you're losing it. And soon you'll see even Simba Arati akitoka kwa Raila. Because the crowd is hostile. The crowd is showing him that, hey, this is not a place for ODM. This is not a place for ODM. ODM is losing grip, and I'm happy. Mimi hakuna kitu kinanifurahisha kama hiyo. Because this party imejifanya, it has been pretending that it's in a fight ya Kenyans, but at the same time it's not doing the same thing. So it's a good move. So another thing that I feel is good. Is there any other thing that I just feel like finally we have someone that is kinda sober-minded going for the Kenyan politics, going for the presidency. Whether he'll get that support or not, that's another thing. But finally, I feel like Matiangi can be a good president if given a chance. Matiangi can be a good president if given a chance. He's tough, but I don't think he can be a dictator. But he's tough. There are people who are not like dictators. They're just tough. They just want things to be done. I think Matiangi resembles Magufuli. Though Magufuli was somehow of a killer, but they somehow resemble. Magufuli was someone who was hands-on. He wants things to be done. Now let's come at all the things that Matiangi will have to face in Kenyan politics. You see, he went around telling his people that should they allow him to go and talk to other communities and other areas. Now the reality on the ground is that in Kenyan politics, all politics are local. So Matiangi alone with whatever insinuation yenye with whatever community akonayo, he cannot be president. He cannot be president. It has been proven over for the longest time that in Kenya, coalitions are the only way of you winning the presidency. You can't win it alone. So Matiangi definitely has home ground support. But now for him to be president, for him to be on that ballot and win, he needs other community to rally behind him. Now convincing other political leaders from other community to support you is not an easy job. It's an uphill task. So Matiangi must have strong negotiating skills, strong convincing power. It doesn't just being a presidential candidate from your community is not enough. Just being loved by your community is not enough. Fred Matiangi, listen to me, Uncle Fred. It is not enough. Right now, you must learn that you need support from the Luo, especially the Luo community. You need their support. That is the reality. The Luo community, you need their support because you need to consolidate the western part of Kenyan vote to yourself. That is not easy. It's not an easy job. Especially if you are dealing with politicians who are experienced like Raila Odinga, like Wetangula, like Mudavadi, people like Natembea and all these other people. Convincing these people to support you is not an easy task, Fred Matiang'i. Take it from me. You're going to have it very, very rough. Convincing other people from other parts of the other country to convince you to vote for you, it's very, very hard. And you cannot bank on Gen Z's vote. They are the one who called you into this. But trust you me, they are the one who will abandon you. And they have started abandoning you. These young people, you cannot read their mind. It's very hard to read their mind. Another thing, be prepared to being exposed. You'll be exposed, you'll be fought. Your life will be at risk. All manner of sort of things will be thrown at you. Because in politics, people don't respect morals. People don't respect morals in Kenyan politics. They don't. They will attack you. You will have to work with security this time round. You will have to be watching your back, all left, right, and center, anywhere you go. Because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. These politicians outside here, they are so fast in taking lives. They don't care. So you need to watch yourself. Being played is another thing. You must be prepared to be. You must be know that you must always watch your back. Usikwe played, because in any agreement that you'll always get in, always look at after your own interest. Usiende ati wewe unaenda tunakubaliana. You look at what has happened to Kalonzo over the years. He has always been played. So be smart. Don't be like Kalonzo. Don't be played. Another thing, you must learn how to play politics. Ukisimama mbele ya watu, you must learn how to play politics. Because all politics is local. The politics you will play when you are in Kisii, the things you will say when you are in Kisii are so different from the things you should say when you are in Nyanza, when you are in Luo Nyanza, and when you are in Western, and when you are in Coast, and when you are in Turkana. You must have a grasp of every region's problem. You know how Raila goes to all these regions and Raila talks about these people's the problem in that area and in that community, and people agree with him because they see ni kama yeye anaelewa shida zao. So there's a lot. Another thing, you must have money. You must have money, and you'll have a lot of money. Because everyone around you will be coming around you. Everyone wants to eat. Everyone wants to benefit from you. So you must have money, and good money. You must have people who can finance your campaign. It's not going to be easy. Another thing, you must have a political party. You must form a political party. You can't go into coalitions with other people's party. You can't. Gachagua has taught you a very good lesson. That you must have your own political party whenever you go into a coalition. So that's another thing. You must form a party. And you must make sure that that is the only party that is speaking in that region. You must understand that in Kisii region, you must be the only person people listen to and they follow. Right now, you have a threat in the name of a young man known as Morara Kebaso. That young man is energetic. That young man is going to give you a hell of a challenge in the Kisii, because he also comes from there. Though he has fashioned himself as the president, as the leader of the young people. But he understands that all politics are local. You must have a solid voting bloc. Because these Gen Zs are very unpredictable. What I'm sure is they are going to have a very significant impact in 2027. But how they are going to do it is something else. But one thing I understand, and I'll tell you for free, is that this is just as an advice. Now let's look. I just want to say about something that I feel like you've done wrong. You have announced your candidacy way too early. That is a wrong move. That is a wrong move, because right now you've exposed yourself to criticism and being you've opened a can of worms. All the things you've ever done in the past, all the things will be used against you. All the tribal cards and all the tribal politics will be used against you. It was too early for you to come out and say that you're running for the presidency. Of course you are a good person, of course you can deliver, but timing in politics is everything. Timing in politics is everything. You don't just rush and yourself, and then you don't do an homecoming from your account, from your region. You don't do that. That is not where you go to announce your presidency. You don't do that. You could have just said it in Nairobi, and now you focus on, because definitely it has been open that the Kisii people support you. They want your candidacy. They want you to run. So that is pretty obvious. But you could have hold back from impressing the people from your region. You don't do that. You could have moved to other places. You could have solicited so that people feel like this is just not a leader from Kisii region. Because right now the card you've sold a card that it's my people first and then I move to other regions. That is a wrong move. And the people who are advising you wrongly. You've started on a wrong foot. That is the reality. Because of course you have stubborn supporters. They will still support you regardless. But you've started on a wrong foot. You couldn't have gone to Kisii region to do that of launch official homecoming and everything. You couldn't. Ungesema tu, you could have just done called a rally here in Nairobi. Let people come. Tell people that I'm running for this thing, and you start campaigning. But all the same, you've still started this thing way too early. You could have hold ungenyamaza until watu wakose alternative. Until people pressure you, until people tell you, hey man, what are you doing? That could have been late in 2026. Late 2026. When now everyone cannot fight you, no one has time to fight you because everyone now is fighting. Everyone is trying to get his own seat. All these members of parliament are now trying to to convince the electorate to elect them again. They are focusing on in the politics in their constituencies. Ungekuwa a lot of people attacking you. You get. But right now you open, these people are free. These Kenya Kwanza MPs will start attacking you. ODM MPs will start attacking you. People will start attacking you. By the time unafika 2027, the energy, the stress level, the pressure will be too hard. You handle. Utakufika breaking point. For somebody who has not been in politics, you will not be able to handle that pressure. It will be too much from both sides. The attack will, and they don't come easy. They come so hard. They rain on you. So you could have ungesema, hey, let me chill, man. Let me see how things are going. So it was a wrong move to announce right now. You could have done it so very late. And the moment you could have launched your campaign, your announcement, you are running for the presidency with the party. You are on a launch party. So that within no time, people have already registered for that party. The people of Kisii region have already registered for that party and so many things. You could have let these people yearn for you. Wakutamani, they were kind and Jackson. Hey, Maze, we need Matiangi. Where's Matiangi? We need someone to fight for us. And then you announce in the last minute. So timing in politics is everything. So your timing is wrong, number one. Your timing is very wrong, number two. But you will learn with the time. Because right now people are praising you. Within no time, Kenyans get tired of people so much. Very easy. They'll be tired of you. Once they see that you are just speaking the same thing, you are not offering anything new, you're just speaking the same nini, you are not giving them something. These people who keep on following you, realize huyu jamaa ni stingy, atoi pesa, ni mkono gama, ako hivi. Watakutoka. Huyu hana kitu. Cha tutoke. So, timing is wrong, but you will learn with time. That is politics for you. Anyway, guys, what do you think about Fred Matiang'i? What do you think about his launch? What do you think about everything he has done? Do you think like there is something big coming from it? For me, I really don't think so. I feel like he has rushed things, but I really appreciate because finally, as long as Raila is losing grip of all areas that he has held hostage for a long time, I'm happy. I'm really happy. So I'm impressed. So guys, tell me in the comment section. As I always say, remain objective. Do not insult anyone. Do not usitukane mutu. Just remain objective. Share your opinion in the most sober way possible. Otherwise, Matiang'i, welcome to Kenyan politics. Karibu sana. And if you want to send something to this platform, tuma kwa your number till. We'll really appreciate. Thank you. Until next time. Bye-bye.
The African Update.